Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is for you. Thank you for joining me, whether it's live or the recording. This is all about you. In spirit, this is the 15 minutes of joy that I get to share and give in gratitude, deep gratitude, to be here to serve you. And today it's about forgiveness. That's what Spirit told me. And if you can, let's close your eyes. We're just going to go into breath, if it's safe for you to close your eyes. And we're just going to go into the breath of the divine, the breath that Spirit is breathing you. And you don't even need to ask for that breath. It is already yours. It's your birthright. I invite you to receive. We're going to do 3 breaths, and then I'm just going to recognize Spirit's presence as who you are, who I am, who all of us are. And then we're going to go into chat, and you can ask me anything about forgiveness, because Spirit wants you to know that when you forgive, you open your heart to more love. The love is always there. It's always the same amount. It's infinite amount of love. And yet you can receive it because you're allowing it to flow. You're allowing your awareness of it. You're allowing your awakened state of love. So let's begin together. And again, if you're not driving and it's safe, close your eyes. Let's go to breath. Let's take another breath. And let's go to our 3rd breath. And I recognize the divine presence right here, right now, and always, as who I am, as who each one of us is, because it's all about you. It is here in the seen and the unseen. It is as love. It's love, it's compassion, it's forgiveness, it's joy, it's creativity. It's the allness of all life. Again, what you see and what you don't see. And I'm recognizing its presence right here, so I may be here to share its gifts with you that you are. To open up your heart in whatever way you choose. To allow yourself to forgive whatever may be getting in the way of you celebrating that infinite free love that exists in your heart, that unconditional love for who you are and for all humans and all beings and all things, for our world and for the universe. And this is about joy. This is about gratitude. And let us begin. And I am knowing, if put comments down, and if there's no comments, that's fine. Put things in the chat. I would love, and Spirit would love to be there for you in whatever way it can serve you during this time, during this divine 15 minutes of love. So I asked Spirit, why did you want me, and why do you want me to talk about forgiveness? And the answer I hear immediately is forgiveness frees us. Forgiveness frees our soul. Our soul is pure. It frees us from that human place where forgiveness, whether we're forgiving ourselves, whether it's about resentment or anger or shame or judgment of yourself or judgment of another. And when you judge another, and I'm saying you general, You, me, all of us. When we judge another, there's a part of us, within us, that judges ourselves that way. And that's why if you can forgive, not forgive without healthy boundaries, because if there's any abuse that's taken place, that's not something you want to ever welcome into your life. Yet you want to forgive, because forgive is where the healing takes place. And the healing is what we're here for as humans. That's what I'm here for. That's what you're here for. What is it in your life? And you may want to share this and put a comment down if something comes to you. And it may feel too private. You're more than welcome to say, Joanne, let's have a conversation, and private message me, and we'll set that up. The forgiveness aspect of life is where we heal. It's part of our awakening. And every human being, because we are not perfect. I love how Sharon Svensson, my colleague and friend, says, welcome to the human race. Because we need to forgive ourselves. It's so important to be able to look in the mirror and say, I like you. Because when you're looking through your eyes, you're looking through into your heart, you're looking into your soul, you're connecting to the spirit, that I am presence, and it loves you unconditionally. And thank you for that like emoji. And would you like to say anything to me? I will not mention anyone's name on this unless you choose to say something. And if you don't, that's totally perfect. There's nothing that could be said or not said that's perfect. Because the I am presence, the truth of who I am, the truth of who you are, and this is all about you, is that you are perfect, whole, and complete from that higher realm, from that higher place. And I'll share about my forgiveness. And my forgiveness happens every single day. And yet my biggest forgiveness happened when I was 40. I was left for dead. And it didn't, I used to feel like a victim. I was never a victim. My perception was I was a victim, and I created victimized situations without even doing it on purpose. I didn't know how to truly love myself. And I had to forgive myself. And I have to forgive myself every single day, because I would love to be perfect. I would love to wake up every morning and feel fantastic and be able to say, yes, 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 yes. It doesn't happen that way. And for you, this is all about you. What is it about you that you want to forgive today? Just today. Just in this now moment. And it's not about beating yourself up. Because as you forgive yourself, you are freeing yourself from feeling frustration, anger, shame, resentment, hurt, jealousy. And you open yourself to that awakened state of freedom, of allowing the infinite to work its magic as you. Because it is magic. It is everyday magic, because within this infinite creator, everything lives. And as you allow yourself to heal gently and kindly and intentionally, and you put the attention on what feels really grateful for you in your life, and maybe one little step today, one little step around forgiveness. And when I say forgiveness, you may think about, well, when I was in junior high, or when I was 8 years old or 5 years old. For me, my darkest night of the soul happened over and over and over again. And yet, the crescendo of it, which brought me to my awakened state, was when I was turning 40 years old, because that was my near-death experience. And did I do everything perfect after that? No. I still made some unhealthy choices. It doesn't matter, though. Every choice can get better and better and better and better. and allowing yourself to say, you know what, I'm doing better. I may not be doing it as well as I really want to yet. I'm doing it better. I'm sleeping better. I'm thinking clearer. I'm loving easier. I'm being kinder to myself. And I see some people joining. I'm not mentioning names. Only if they want to say hi will I mention their name or put a comment down. And the reason why forgiveness is so important is it allows us to see the world as love. It allows us to feel the love of each other. It allows us to know that when someone is sad, it doesn't mean they don't have love in their heart or that they can't smile. They're just calling out for some support. And you get to see them as a complete whole person that's in their healing journey. And you get to listen, and you get to guide and support whatever it is that your heart knows will help them. Because that's what this is. This is a giving world. It's a giving and receiving world. And giving and receiving are one of the same. They're in that same circle. And that's the circle of love. And within that circle of love lives forgiveness. And the more you forgive every little thing that may be causing you to feel like you're not enough, to feel like it's not getting better, to feel like it's never going to work out, to feel like you don't know enough, you're not tall enough, thin enough, old enough, young enough, whatever the enough is that you don't think you're enough of, that's where forgiveness lies. And as you forgive yourself, watch the sun shine. Watch the sun shine through the rain. Watch the rainbows. Watch everything in your life feel lighter and easier because you are saying yes to you, and this is all about you. Whether it's a relationship with yourself, which is our number one important relationship, in relationship to your higher self, not just your little me, the bigger me. And the bigger me is the infinite creator, whether you choose to call it God, source, spirit, light, most high, it doesn't matter. Universe, energy, it's all one. We are all part of each other. And it's from this place I know this divine love is who you are. It doesn't matter what you've done or what you haven't done. From this moment on, ask yourself for the willingness to forgive, to forgive, to be willing, to be willing, to be willing, to be willing. And allow yourself to forgive. And eventually it will be less forgiveness of the willingness. And you'll be able to say, I forgive myself. I don't need to be perfect. I get to be me and I'm learning. If I had given up when I was turning 40 and I was left for dead, I wouldn't be able to be here in gratitude. And that brings me joy. That reminds me of how important forgiveness is. I had to forgive myself for many, many unhealthy choices of behavior, of relationships, of whatever. And there's nothing in life now that I won't forgive myself for. And there is nothing that I won't turn to and surrender. And I don't do any of it perfectly. And you don't need to do it perfectly. You just need to give yourself permission to be you and shine for who you really are. You are a gem. You are diamonds. You are gold. You are platinum. You are titanium. You are infinite love. And it's from that place I celebrate you. Because I know the world and the universe celebrates you. And I love you whether we know each other or not, because if you can see me, then we're connected. That's connection. That's the oneness of this universe. What you can see, what you can feel, you can hear. If you have your five senses, you're part of this earth. You're of this world. Maybe not in the world. You're of this world. However you choose to say it or feel it. And that's the connection of the I am presence as the truth that's unchangeable. And that is unconditional love. And it's from this place of gratitude that I thank you for being here, Share this. If this message will help anybody, please share it with them, because this is about hope. There is truly hope right here, right now. We don't have to wait for a circumstance to change. You get to feel hope and know your hope in your heart right here, right now. Right here. Nothing needs to change. You don't need to have a certain amount of money to feel hope. You don't need to have a certain amount of money to open your heart to love. You don't need to have a certain amount of money to forgive. And that's where the riches are of this universe. As you open up to your divine truth, all life opens up fully, and you get to express yourself as you, as this divine creator, as you, and you are a blessing. I'm so grateful, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And when I say Spirit, I mean God, I mean this universe, I mean this infinite world. I'm just in gratitude. Thank you for your time. Blessings. If I can ever serve you in any way, please reach out. Private message me. If you know me personally, feel free to leave me a message or phone call or text or whatever. You matter. And I say that from my heart. Those aren't just words. The universe needs you. Not just our world, the universe. You were put here for a reason. Claim your truth. I love you. By the way, my name is Joanne Sapers. And if you ever want to watch this again, it will be on my Pathways to Relationships YouTube. And I save all my Facebook Lives 7 days a week there. And I just know for you that it's time for you to celebrate you, because it's all about you. Blessings. Again, my name is Joanne Sapers, Love Coach Joanne, and I'm grateful to be with you. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Bye for now.